Up and running. Got a good signal. It's noon. Hola. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo se va? All those things. Привет. Wherever you're from. So, I'm Sean Battle. I'm here in America. What they call America. For now. It's collapsing. Fast. Because apparently they're arguing over which side of the boat will sink. No, if we all get over on this side, see all the rich people, we're over here. And that's not gonna sink at all. See, their side's going under. Our side's going up. They were smart, they'd get over on this side, but they can't be. Well, I mean, we did put a barricade, but they can't get over to this side. I'm dry, guy. I don't know what they're all screaming about. Did the boat just break? In half. This is like that fucking... Roy, you ever seen that Titanic movie? This is just like that, Roy. Oh, Roy, are we all gonna die? You said we was gonna make it, Roy, you motherfucker. Donald, whatever the fuck you're Roy now. So yeah, I've had problems with this world since I was like 7 years old. It's just bummed me out because everything around me has been based on money. And I mean, people have been trying to get you to buy in to like the whole idea. You gotta get this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And you notice they put you on a fast track to their misery. They know they're miserable. But if you do, see, I fucked up somewhere around like high school. If I would have done it right, and you do it right, you actually get a good, you see, vicariously. Junior, Bob again, William again, you're gonna do it right. You're my second chance at this, boy, don't let me down. Oh, he's just like me. Look at him, he's just like me. Look. Join ROTC, I know you wanna do football. Unless you wanna be like your old man, do cutting lawns. Join ROTC, guy. That's where the money's at. You join the military, you could be president someday. Why is my son shot in the field of war? But he should not have been anywhere near the theater of combat. He was gonna be president. Oh, again, you ruined it. I gotta fuck your mother and make another one. All right, part 3. Let's hope this is not a Godfather situation. The ketamine. That 45 minutes, the first 45 minutes, I did it on last Monday. It was just like freedom. You're away from the rules, you're away from the law, you're away from the judgment, you're away from the doctors there knowing exactly what's going to happen. He's keeping an eye on you, she's keeping an eye on you. Make sure you're not going to fucking die or anything bad's going to happen. You know what I mean? Because this is a new experience. There's a doctor, there's a staff there, and they know what to do. If something bad should happen, they can call 911. You know what I mean? So you're just free. When you try a new drug, you're kind of like, oh, I'm not going to die. Is this guy? I don't know. I'm disassociated. Will I die? Because it's weird. It's fucking weird. If you've never had any experience with it before, then it's fucking really weird. But if you had an experience with like LSD, mushrooms, any dissociatives like that, well, most alcohol, they dissociate you in a different way, and that's what being high is. You sever the two halves of the brain. The two halves of the brain are not actually connected. From what I've been able to study under this. I'm not a neuroscientist, and they wouldn't listen to me anyways because they've got their ways of doing things. So I'm very glad I wasn't picked up as a kid to be like I was. They were going to skip me 3 grades and see if that challenge me, and if not, they're just gonna keep skipping me grades until it started to challenge me. Because like I said, it's that second, third grade I was reading at 12th. I was doing everything at 12th minus math, and that's just because I didn't like math. I was doing that at 11th. So I'm glad they didn't, because I would have got done. They'd been like, oh shit, we got a fucking smart fucking person coming along. Oh yeah. And then like, okay, well that number's in the wrong way. Look, kid, I know you're a smart whiz kid, but this is 300 years of math, okay? I know that would happen. I know, I run into that all the time. Look, do you have a degree? No, I do. Right, but I've actually done it. Have you done it? No, but I've studied the brain. Okay, well, I've been inside my own fucking brain on mushrooms, on LSD, on ketamine, on pot, and all the stuff you're talking about is close. You're right about a lot of shit, but as someone who uses, wouldn't I know more? Who knows more about physics? Michael Jordan or the guy sitting on the side? Oh, if we measure, he's already done. He's back home. He's making Michael 4. You're on Monday, judging whether or not he should have passed the ball. When? Where? It's already done. You're the one still arguing about why you lost your $5. You see what I'm saying? Like you have any control of that. Like, oh, see if he just passed right there. If he passed the ball right there, and then you look, here comes, he gets sacked. Or if I was him, instead of sitting here on this fucking couch like a motherfucking participant, I mean, if I was I'm just a spectator. Oh, they put me in the game, coach. Hut. Smash. Oh, you guys look a lot smaller on TV. All right, if I was in the game and I was him, oh shit, there's a whole lot of problems being him. I had no idea. I never put him on as a skid. Oh, he was thinking about stuff from this morning. Oh, his kid's sick. Well, no wonder he didn't make that pass right, guy. I think I owe him $5. I've been calling him an asshole. I forgot he's a fucking human. I think they rigged it, guy. Look how he fumbles the ball. He's a professional. You ever seen Spider-Man fumble a ball? No. Because he's a fucking professional. He got them webs. Kind of hard to drop stuff with them webs. Or them finger stingers. You know what he got when he climbed the wall? You know what I'm saying? How'd he get to the gloves, guy? That's what I want. I get his fingers, do it. You got porous gloves, guy? They never explained that to me. I can understand sticky gloves, but then you gotta understand how it doesn't pull off the... Hey, you know what? It's best not to ask too many questions. Spider-Man don't drop a ball, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady dropped a ball. One's a professional actor, the other's a professional football player. Professionals, guy. There should be no mistakes. Even though we're made in his image. Looking around is pretty good. There's some mistakes I can see here. This is your first time? Yeah, nice. But if you could check me out till you get to part number 2. Why? Because some of your creations are a little bit... And I'm not talking about the trees. They're a bit judgmental, sir. Trees, lovely. Well, what did you fix? Ocean's wonderful. Yeah. Changing landscape. Yeah. Eternal existence. Yeah. Water. Yeah. Rain. Great. Yeah. Animals. Yeah. What just leaves humans? Oh, look at you, Roy! You are smart. You got the smarts, Roy. I have a few suggestions. Come let us reason together. Ah, you see all that smoke over there? What if we make another kind of smoke, guy? You let off a big mega quake before. I know you have, but it's been a long time, right? Why don't we just sit back, kick open a few beers, smoke some hash, crack open a few mega volcanoes. What do you say? Just me and you, guy. Sit back and watch it. And then, World 2.0. Oh, I don't have to make it. I just want to watch it go away. I'm an agent of chaos guy. For me, just let me watch it before it goes. Please. You wrote it in the book. I just want to watch it. That's all I'm saying. From a safe distance. Right up close works. I just want to be there. Like fucking 2012. What's his name's in Yellowstone? It's beautiful. Fucking Woody Harrelson. The weird thing is, like, I've actually watched the Bible. I've read the Bible, and I've watched a lot of movies and stuff. And if you actually watch the right movies, it's all there. I mean, what's actually happening is actually in a lot of the movies. It's just parsed out in little bitty details. Because it's a big story. It's a long, long story. Fight Club. Materialism, 12 Monkeys. Believe it or not, the ending of Avengers. The only problem is God wouldn't make Thanos' mistake. Behold, I come as a thief, one will be taken. He comes as a thief, he's going to steal even your memory of that person. If you have that memory like, John? John, no! Have I been left behind? No, John was a piece of shit. You just couldn't see behind his eyes. You were too busy painting what John was. So John was never real. So you just removed that memory of John, because John wasn't even his real name. Oh, and then all the people that have ever hurt you in your life. Those are assholes also, right? Yeah, they're not going to be here anymore. And you won't remember it. You'll go to ponder them and you will not find them there. These are not my words. These are not my words. Behold, there'll be two maidens in the field. One will be taken and one will be left. We always assume the one to be taken will be the one that got away. Because we hate this place so much. But we love this place. I've said it to many people, I'm like, I love it here. It's the people that drive me insane. How much can I get from... Fuck you. You're good at recording, right? Yeah. I'd like to record my album. Right, but it's going to take my time. If you don't want to do it, don't want to do it. I'll find someone else who does, I love recording, man. Come on in. It's a weird sound. Why don't you... if we brought like a synthesizer, give you like more metronome and get you, get you more on track, it probably would sound more there. Yeah, now, because you're just drifting out of tempo. I like it. I know, but we can't hit people with that right away. I hear what you're doing. You're trying to make the speed and slowing that's tape down, right? Yeah. They're not ready for that. You're ahead of your time. Come on, we're going to work on some regular songs, pop songs, and then we'll start putting that out there so people know that you can do music. Picasso, he did very still frame, and then he came out with the fucking cubism. You have to prove that this is it on purpose and that you're not just doing the best you can. I'm doing the best I can, and his eye is all fucked up. You suck. Guy, this is terrible. This is my matador, yeah. This is my bowl of fruit. Oh, wow, you can really paint some stuff. That looks just like a bowl of fruit, and this is my thing. The fuck, I call it cubism. It's weird. It's just, I got tired of drawing everything the same. I mean, you clearly can, look at that matador. You're very good. And you want it? You're such a strange guy. Oh, it's so autistic. It's beautiful. What is that, $4 million? Easy. Your kid drew it. Why are you hanging it on the wall at a museum? Look at that eye. It's all fucking crazy. Tell your kid people have 5 fingers. What are you doing, Salvador? A clock don't look like that. What are you doing? What, right, but how is the hand drawing a hand that's drawing a hand? That don't make no sense, Sal. Why are you walking around with an aardvark? Are you on the drugs, Sal? Oh, Sal, if I find out you're on the drugs. Why the fuck did they get rid of, That's my problem, I drift too much, man. I should stay on topic. So, the ketamine. It's basically like the last 20, 25 years have been pretty much a non-stop procession of me getting screwed over, which, yeah, pardon me, which is pretty bad for anybody. But it just really compounded like here recently, and things started getting really bad, and what the ketamine has done is basically let me just tie a bow on the last 25 years, and that's how I got here. That's why I'm the way I am. That's why I'm so sarcastic. That's why I always do this shit. That's why he comes around. That's all that shit. That's why it's all here. That's why I have the music I have. That's why my music is so depressing. Why is your music so depressing? Why don't you write upbeat music? I don't fucking know. Maybe when I get some upbeat stuff to write, some upbeat stuff in my life, I'll write some upbeat songs. I did on my last album write that song Blue Skies because, I don't know, I just have a feeling. It's a song I've had for a while, and I never had any lyrics to it because it was more upbeat song. And it went out on my last album. Something just, I think things are going to get better here before too long. And that was in 2023. I didn't think like, within a week or something. I think things are going to change here. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm about to head out pretty soon. I'm going to be going over for treatment again on Monday. Yeah, as I said before, did it suck? Yeah. Did it kill me? No. Did it make me stronger? Yeah. Did it give me a darker, funnier perspective about life? Yeah. Is it over? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do about any of that, so worrying about it doesn't do anything, except bring me down. From time to time, I still think about it. When I go back and think about it, it's not like it's gone. I mean, that's still there. So when I go back to ponder it, but it's almost like my childhood was like this one little bubble of time. My teens were this one bubble of time. Up into college, and then from that was like this other bubble of time that I just recently kind of closed. Now if those get devoured and disappear, I still remember them. But that's when I wake up tomorrow. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm here now. That's what I'm doing. When I walked out of ketamine, the first time, everything was so clear, and I was just like, I don't judge people. I make opinions. So you might read something on my face. That's me forming an opinion. It's not a judgment at all. I don't want to hang out with you. You have to do some pretty fucking foul shit for me to not want to hang out with you at all. Like, at all. Foul. Other than that, I'm interested in, like, how does someone get there? Were you always this way? You know what I mean? I'm an interested person. I'm very curious about things. And so, I rode back from Michigan, and there was a guy on there, and I had a portable chess set that I carried with me because I was really big in chess then. And I asked the guy, like, you play chess? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I wish I started playing chess. I'm like, no, where are you from? And he's like, talking about where he's coming from like New York and stuff. And like, where are you going? Shreveport? I'm like, okay, I'm going to Shreveport. It's crazy, man. What were we doing in New York? And he's like, I was in prison. I was like, oh, all right. And, I mean, I did kind of get on edge because of whatever, but he seemed remorseful about it. And like, so you ever hear the Bottoms Boys? I heard about the Bottoms Boys. It's like, yeah. You probably saw my face. Like, yeah. Like, cool, man. So you want to go first? Or, you know, we still play, and the bus is bumping and stuff like that. And I guess we played a lot of chess in there, and we just talked about shit and played chess. And eventually, it kind of was falling over. I'm like, I gotta get a fucking magnetic set, you know, so we can just sit there today if he does bump and shit. It's like, yeah, maybe we'll play against him. Oh, yeah, you know, he was a cool guy. I've never been in that position where I had to fucking, you know? So would I act any different? I want to say I would. Who this guy is? Who that guy is? I don't know what he did. I don't know how his mom treated him growing up. Oh, Roy, you didn't. The purple, Roy. A purple hydro. Roy. So, pink hydro. Like that color? Purple. It's almost black, but if you had the right light on it, you'd see it's purple. Yeah, very cool. And then I also got some black ones. Those are the most powerful ones. So yeah, the last little bit didn't kill me. And what I wrote in my journal last time, like I said, I'd write just, I mean, I was so disassociated, I would just write, and I don't even know what I would write at the time. And I only recently, just like a day or two ago, read the rest of my journal from this one. I read like half. It's as I was riding home with my mom, like I said, the first time I was writing, just pages and pages and pages. It was going too fast for me to process what I was writing. That's how fast I was writing. And I knew I was out of it, and it felt like I had to. So I was just going. It was just fucking feverish. And then I was sitting in the car, and I'm like, I want to read it, but I'm like, I was so far fucking gone. I don't know which is worse, to read it and it's a bunch of nonsense, or to read it and it actually makes sense. I know where my thinking was, what my body was doing. You know, it's like they disassociated the two while connected. That made me think again that the pineal gland is what connects the two halves of the brain. They're not actually connected any other way, aside through like synaptic response down that sphere, down that halfway. You are in one half. Your personality, your soul, all that stuff is processed and being run through on one half. Your body mechanics are run on the other side. So the pineal gland keeps the two together while you're asleep. That's your third eye. It normally takes vision. Vision does hit and flip. Then it tells, that's just information, which tells the pineal gland what you should imagine the world looks like. Now, if that's open, you can have schizophrenia. You can hear things that are not there. No one ever says they have phantom smells or phantom tastes, because you can't taste or smell in your dreams. You gotta find somebody to close that pineal gland, to put that pineal gland to sleep like it's supposed to be. That disassociation is supposed to be active when you're asleep, so that way your consciousness, paying attention, it's you focusing on the dream, so that this stuff can just rest. It's processing a bunch of stuff from here, like just watch this. Just watch this movie, man. I need to sleep. I've been fighting gravity for you all day. Just lay over there and go to sleep. Right, I know you're you, right? Okay, shit, you're not gonna... Without something for you to egotistically hang on to, you're gonna give up in the middle of the night. So, because we're going low. We'll virtualize. Not real. A dream. You're not actually doing your arms or none of that, but you'll be running, and you'll be just as controlling as you are of your body in this dream. And that way I don't have to actually do this. You know what I mean? And you can do that all day long. And I can just sit there and go, this. Cool. But you need to keep fucking remembering that you're awake, It's your heart and your lungs. That's all we need right now. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta stay alive while I rest. I'm ready to get up now. Get up, go ahead, get up.
I don't want to get up. That was a great...
Dude, just now, it never ends with you. Fine, I'll rest a little bit more then, too. Thank you. I actually did need an extra 3 hours because you've been ruining me hard.
That was a great dream.
You have no idea all that shit processed. Either that, your body's like, no, I know where you want to go today. Lay back down. Just can't seem to wake up, man. I'm just groggy. Yeah, your brain's going, lay the fuck down.
Keep drinking Red Bull.
Stop that and go to sleep. It's a fast-paced, you're making it a fast-paced life. Squirrels, fish, they live a fast-paced life. If we can talk about a fast-paced life, we're not on a fast-paced life. Not any more than we're making a conveyor belt and walking on the conveyor belt going, why is this background going so fast? I want to see that painting. And you should have walked. But the ground, you made the ground go fast. We had to get there quick. You see, you're making all those things. I had to get to the airplane. Get there on time so I could be there on Friday to be there on time. So next Tuesday, and you're forgetting all about now. Dude, I was walking to get my fucking money out of PNC, and the smell of these blooms from this fucking tree just hit me. It was fucking nice, and I was like, I could smell it. I couldn't tell if it was flowers or what, and I tried to just start smelling shit till I found it. Like, there you are, and just sat there and just enjoyed it, man. It is nice. Everyone can do it. Just tell your boss to fuck off.
What am I going to do?
Farm. The problem is there's going to be a shift. And that's the part you don't want to deal with. It's uncomfortable during the shift. You don't want to deal with it unless you know for sure where it's going to go. No one's at the point where like, whatever it is, it's going to be better than fucking working for that motherfucker while he gets a yacht and a boat and shit and I get enough to get there next fucking Monday. Whatever it is, dead fucking works for me.
Oh no, I mean, I don't mind complaining about the boot on my neck. I just wish it wasn't so, covered in snow and stuff from where he's been.
And you're not sick of it yet.
So keep groveling.
God did not make you this way. Man made you that way. And that's what's been bugging me all this time. God did not make, from 7 years old, I believed in God. And okay, so he won't swing his hammer unless he has money, right? But his hammer, he needs to buy, okay, but that guy's making their thing? Yeah. For what? Because they like making them. Okay, if they like making them, then just make them. And then he likes building stuff, and he just builds stuff. And you like fucking this, and people like watching people skateboard and do tricks. So we don't need everybody trying to be a skateboarder. Because everybody can't do it well. And as long as everybody is fucked, there's a chance to make money at it. You got people that are going to be dedicating way more time than they should because it's a quick buck. Music, it's a quick buck. You're dedicating way more time. You get all the way to the top, you get a fucking album, you got a fucking album of the Artist of the Year, and that's as far as you fucking really thought of this thing. We never hear from you ever again. You wasted all of our fucking time, if you ask me. This person has so much potential. Is that it? You wanted the money. You want to be famous. You have a decent voice. You could be a backup singer to someone who wants to fucking actually be part of a band. Everyone wants to be the fucking front. I always saw myself as a rhythm guitarist with a decent amount of skill to back up a fucking Satriani type, some kind of badass lead. You know what I mean? While I'm doing rhythms, my rhythms are fucking enough that it's like he's bordering on lead. Bordering, not quite. And he could also do backup vocals while the singer someone like my brother. I think my brother has like he has more of a charismatic voice. He has more of a better vocabulary. He has more people. You know, people respond to him better. He has great ideas, and I've got ideas off of his ideas, so I'll just like harmonize what he's doing while I'm back there. And fuck, I don't even want to be in the spotlight, man. Fuck that. I never did. I never did. And then like every band I get into, it ends up like I'm like the lead guitarist. And then no one else wants to get up and sing, so I end up being the lead singer. I'm like, I gotta work on these then. So I start singing shit to match my voice, and it's fucking weird music. And no one's like, no, that's not like what's going currently popular. I'm like, I know, but I can't sing like those fucking guys, so I keep writing music, and I try writing music that people like, you know, that other people want to join in on. That's the key I found, is that no matter how much you got to write because you like stuff, but if you write something and show it to someone else, like in the band, they're kind of like, nah, that means it doesn't really resonate with anybody else, right? You play them something and it does resonate with them, even if it's the groove. Like, you know, and that's what's cool about Matt. Matt would sit there and go, yeah, he could feel like yeah, I like that, but those aren't the right chords. What's then? And he could play, so he'd just something like, no, definitely not that. I'm not feeling that. What if we combine and I combine the two, and then it'd be let's go. That's it. And then we just keep like churning it and twisting it and whatever. So again, that hanging your ego at the door, I understand that completely. And we always would write something way, way fucking better than anything that I wrote at the beginning. So I had no problem hearing no, you know. And then it's like absolutely like what's wrong with it? Like, nah, it's a Girdma song. So I can play all the instruments. Okay, what do you want to do then? Something heavier. You have anything? No. What about this? And I've read, I like the feel. You know what I mean? And now we're working together. Now we're writing together. And now that I have that idea and stuff, whatever, when he's gone, I'll write some shit while he's gone. Whoever, you know, whatever band I'm in. It's the next band practice. Hey, anybody got anything? No. I've got these 4 riffs. No? Girdma. No? Girdma. That one's pretty good. Possibility. Yeah, let's work on that one. I don't care. It feels like, no, it's not good enough. I can do it. You want in? No? Okay. Back in the day, it's like, oh, that song won't get made. Like, okay, Girdma. It'll get made. I got like albums and albums of shit that are like half done because I you know, by the time I show for practice, hit play rather than play like a riff. I could record. No. Okay. Another song. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. What needs to change? Because it's all kind of modular. You know, it's in the drum machine. Just change pieces up. That's the quickest way to show a fuller. Like again, if you just show like a riff on a guitar, people aren't always going to know what's exactly everything that you're talking about. They're especially not going to hear like any vocals coming in or anything like that. So it can be better. Oh, okay, yeah. At first, I know, but now that hang on, listen. Oh, okay, shit, yeah. Okay, that was just a weird intro. Yeah, that wasn't the song. But you hear back there? Oh yeah. It's in the background now. Oh, that's fucking creepy. Sometimes it takes the context. Again, ketamine. Sometimes it takes context. You got to look at it from a different angle. And there's no better way to look at a different angle than being out of your mind, right? You get to look at yourself, everything where you are, how you are, what you are. And if you have the right kind, again, if you don't have that kind of mindset, it can still possibly be helpful for you in the sense that it is. I knew why I felt so relieved. No judgment, whatever. But if you're not thinking about that, it's just like, whatever you think, but all the stuff that you normally think, you can actually process it. The reason sorrow, I would imagine a million to one. It's all the 1 + 1 = 3 in your lives. All of them. And you process them without guilt or whatever, and you go, yeah. That's what I'm sad. I hate my job. Spouses, not bad, but they're not who I want. But I'm kind of trying to force that. It's some uncomfortable truths, you know? Even if you're just not thinking about it for 45 minutes and your brain just gets to process it for you. I was like present for the processing. Like, oh, okay, you're in the wrong place. That's there. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a peyote, mescaline, acid, LSD. I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was seriously giving up. And then Jenna, my doctor, my primary care, suggested that ketamine. And I went home and looked up I just don't see what a fucking horse you know what I mean? Because I grew up in the 90s, like, they're talking about horse tranquilizer and people doing horse, and then Elon, I'm like, what the fuck is that going to do for me? And I looked at it, it's talking about the dissociation, and I was like, okay, that's like custom exactly what, and there was the guy that was talking about it, did the case study. It might have been Sean, or it might have been Honest, and the case study, his name was Sean. Depression since early year, like 9 years old, mine's 7, not the top, but I mean, I'm just like, okay, you guys, is this written by AI? You know what I mean? You know, so that I do it. But it's like, and it explained like a lot of the stuff, exactly what I went through. I'm like, that's exactly what I need right now. As soon as I read that, I'm like, oh, I started getting upbeat immediately. That might actually help me exactly what I need. That's what I was looking for. And you mean the insurance will cover it rather than having to go down some scummy person, possibly get, you know what I mean, whatever? Yeah. And this is pharmaceutical grade? Yeah. I'll at least give it a shot, because I was about to give something else a shot. You know what I mean? So I'll give this a shot, because I love being alive. The sensations, feeling things, getting high, playing music, drunk, you know, all that shit. It's fucking incredible. Recording, helping people out, things like that. I love that. But it's like when you go to help someone out and they kind of go like, why? Like, is that the fucking world we live in? It really breaks my heart. I mean, right there, it's like, is that the world we live in? You can't help somebody out without... Fuck. So wait, so when you're helping me out, you see what I'm saying? It immediately breaks my trust. So when someone else is helping me out, now, Roy, you got my head all in knots. I'm weepy over here, guy. I don't know what to do. Oh, that's what you wanted, Roy. You're the goddamn devil, Roy. I love it. That's a chess move. I gotta respect you, but oh, you're dirty. Roy, that's dirty. Why would you... Hold on. How did you know that I would know that you know that I know? Oh, Roy, you're killing me. I'll call you later. That would be great to, like I said, have my conversations with God. It's just a bunch of like those kind of voicemails, and I can do it easily. I'll show it like tomorrow or sometime. I've been getting... Especially knowing it's not me doing it live, I'm going to have a blast. Oh, I'm going to have a blast. And he's going to be calling in pretty frequently, I believe. We'll see if I can get any other characters to call in, too. Dressel might have to make it to here. Well, you know, sometimes I was working in both Bunderwear and Turtle Head Tidy's the night that I invented the Flappy Doo. If I can be honest, I was kind of high. And I don't remember which one I was at when I nearly shit myself. Cut the little flap and wipe my crack. I don't see the big deal about it, man. So, all I know is I need this job, man. So, whichever one wins this case, that's the one that's who invented the Flappy Doo. Come on, Trick, you gotta give me more than that. You said you'd testify. I promised Roy I'd be a lawyer. Oh man, I can't remember anything more than that. Sorry, not without
confidentiality agreement and an upfront cost. I need this job, man. I'm sorry, man. I need this job. You're killing me, Drake. How am I supposed to defend you? Oh, Roy, he ain't working with me. You hear this guy? He ain't working with me. You didn't say he's from the South. I don't work with people from the South, Roy. He just sounds like that. Why? I'm from North Dakota, man. And I'm from fucking San Francisco, California. Born and raised, goddamn. You saying I can't be a cowboy from you motherfucking vocalist. No, not like Mariah Carey, you motherfucker. As a person who, I guess, see how you're confused. So that's my Academy Journey Day, week 1. No, that's what kind of person was going in before, and that's what person came out afterwards. As it said in that one that was in the echo chamber. This is me. I earned it. Fuck you. This is how I am. This is who I am. I really don't care. Why? Because I fucking earned everything that I am right now. Last 25 years of getting fucked over is all the reason why I'm not getting fucked over no more. Oh, people are still gonna fuck me over because, I mean, I'm a trusting person and I'm gonna let you do what you do. Seriously. Because you think you're getting over on me, I'm just I'm remembering what person's not to talk to anymore. So. You're not gonna change me. I'm gonna be who I am. And I do want to be the Willy Wonka. I still, anytime I go to the dispensary, I'm definitely going to tip. I always tip. I got to warn them. They always, like the girls behind the counter always do the sweetie honey stuff. And waitresses, whatever. Ladies, you got to be careful with that shit because guys are really sad and lonely. The reason that works on them is because they are hoping somewhere you're not lying. Although they know you're lying, that hopefully in your case they're not. In their case you're not. That's why it works. Otherwise they go, I'm not falling for that. Right? You think we're just that stupid that you just have to throw honey and sweet? No. They know. The problem is you're gonna fuck around and get a fucking Dahmer type. You ever heard like the auto? Yeah, what happens is some lady who didn't do anything wrong at all. This guy's been treated like shit his whole life, and she, for the once in his life, didn't. Thanks, Kenny. Like he's the fucking, you know what I mean? She knows my name? Not even remembering that, you know, he's got a tag on. He's just so blown away that someone's not treating him like shit. She loves me, he gets an infatuation shit, and he goes off and he goes, that's how that is. Look it up, man. I'm not like confessing. Let's be clear. Then she, sometime, okay, that's the wrong way to say that. No, it's true. Like I said, I gotta warn them because they're young girls and shit. They're like what, 25, 30? Yeah. I tip well either way. Okay, don't. Reason you don't need to do that is because some guy's gonna take you seriously, and you're gonna go out to your car. What time you guys close? 9 o'clock? Yeah, you're gonna out to your car someday, and he's either gonna be there or he's gonna be in it. I'm not even fucking around. Surprise! Yeah, and well, no one ever talked. And then he's gonna be freaked out, like you don't. Calm, now he's like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm the stalker. I'm a fucking creep. I thought, and then it becomes such a big fucking situation. The more you scream, like, yeah, Get out the car. I mean, I'm gonna hang on. I gotta check something. Yeah, you just go ahead. It's cool. Just go ahead and go away. Is it gonna take that before you fucking realize I'm telling the truth? And hope that's someone you can make and you can reason with? And what if she doesn't agree? Huh? Tell me what she did. Oh, she's gonna call the cops. See what I'm saying? They're not right in the head. If they knew that they were crazy, they'd go get checked out. That's what's wrong with crazy. They don't understand that that's weird. That's different. It's not normal to have a guy follow you around. Back there. Tell her you love her. I love you. It didn't work, man. It never works. Just grab the next one. You guys have a... No. Yeah, you do. I see them all up. You each have one. He doesn't tell you what to do? You're just quiet? I can see yours out there. He looks just like mine. You don't know what they see, man. That's what I'm saying. You paint what you want onto the world. I wouldn't be that way. Oh, here comes a guy. He's a simpleton. Hey, honey. Oh, sure thing, sweetie. Oh, we have a lot of those in stock, sweetie. And there he goes, putting a tip in the jar. Men are so simple. That's the second time, sweetie. I can understand one because she wants to get a tip. But that's a third one. And she's actually looking me in the eye when she said that one. Because they don't know how to interact with people. Just be careful with them. Again, like maybe one or two, we'll get them to drop something in the jar. But too many, the motherfucker's gonna be at your car. And you can't tell which one. You can't tell, oh, he's from the gym. Jack the Ripper was still able to kill people. Jeffrey Dahmer. All these people were, and people knew. They were active and out. Must not just be the ugly. Hey, can I skin you? It's not all this. It's not only those guys. Some women write them in prison. Think of how grotesque that is. That guy's in jail going, oh man, when I get out of here, these women want me to do this to them. They might be like, I can change. I know, they're like, you just don't have someone who understands you. Right. You're right. I don't have someone who understands me. You do? Yeah. I want to give you everything you do. I want to choke the fuck out of you. I want to do terrible things, and you want me to do... Oh, when I get out of here, I won't come back to jail anymore because there's all these women that are riding me that want me to do this to them. Or how much time do I have left? Life? That only counts for the fucking humans guy. I got 4 of those. Oh, man, I wasted one here. If I would have known they're waiting for me to do it, I would at least ask first. Do you mind if I choke you to death? Yes. See, that's why I don't do this. Guys don't ever want me to do that. Women don't ever want me to do it, but I can do it, though, because I'm a pussy. You know how, like, Don and Eric shot that fucking lion or whatever the fuck they shot on the safari? I don't know. Mondays are coming. Oh, I wish I had that song. That, what or anything like that.
I would like burn it to the ground. Like listen to some music and getting some shit done. I got my monitors. Yeah, I'm gonna pop these fuckers off, these headphones, and get some shit done around here while I listen to some music. Never more the ever. I'll pop in from time to time, but I got shit to do. I gotta get things going, so I figured kill two birds with one stone. If you guys don't mind listening to some music, and I'm listening to music, and oh, I'm listening.
I give you all the pop stars in the world if you give it back to me. So beautiful, grass and green. Oh, ain't no life nowhere. Going on, Mr. Businessman.
Oh, I know you. You don't come around. Lord, how I adore you. You just bring me down. You just bring me down. Just bring me down. You just bring me down. Just bring me down. Yeah. Keep your lies, ain't got the time today. With each deftly spoken alibi, you give yourself away. Just bring me down. Just bring me down. Just bring me down. Don't bring me down. Just
You ever whistle while you work, guy? You ever do that? That's right, man. That's right. You gotta whistle while you work. It's wonderful. You get so much done. It's so much cleaner in here already. It's almost like it wasn't that messy. It just needed organization. All right, so I'm gonna be heading out about 3 o'clock. I don't know what time it is now. It's what, 12? 1. All right, so I got 2 more hours to head out. So I'm gonna play some more music while I continue to wake. That last song was, well, the first one was Give Me Back Jimmy. My goal with Dumb, the reason this is Dumb and not Geared Mount is because my computer system went down and I had to try a whole new setup, basically, kind of. And there are certain things I could do with Geared Mount. Is a bit more precise. And so Dumb was going to be more like, even the logo is like hand-drawn, the album cover inside there. That's the inside of the album cover. My ex painted those. And they're up there. I mean, again, it's part of how I got here. Just detach that, what it meant at the time from what it is now, you know? I was already doing that with some of my stuff because you run into one of your heroes and you get fucking, I couldn't even listen to the fucking album. Really, it was just so disappointing. And it was one of my favorite albums like ever. And it fucking killed me. And I just got where I was like, you know what, the music got me, and so I just detached from that. When I did that, I was able to listen to my brother's music a bit more. That's why I'm able to play like Long Gone Day and stuff like that a lot more. And I still like Long Gone Day, what I did with it. I'm gonna take his voice out. I didn't like what he did with it to begin with, and I didn't have a chance to like really go back and forth with it. I'm gonna take that out of there, and so that way I can go do what I envisioned for Lanigan. I wanted to actually go even lower than what he does. And there's some stuff that he sounds like. It's always sounded to me, come on down, my babe, I'm tired and a little high. That's what it sounds like. Come on down, my babe, I'm tired and a little high. That's how I wanted to go, because that's what I heard. Long gone day. They're both fucking crack and heroin fucking addicts, man. Why would it be anything else? Almost, you know what I mean? They said they're just passing it back and forth, the lyric sheet, like, one to write a line, and then, he said they couldn't figure out, Lane came in with like the first line and passed it to Lanigan. He wrote down a line, passed it to Tim, he passed the line, and they just did that back and forth until the song was done. He said he'd never written a song like that before or since, and he said it was fucking amazing. And they went out and performed it, and fucking the way it is like now. Like, yeah, because you're working with somebody, man, and it gets done twice as fast. You both agree on it. Scratch it, like, not that. Fire. Yeah. Not that. Fixing the crown. Yeah. Yeah, like a fix. Okay, gotcha, yeah. Silver spoon is a fix. AFF. Yeah. Good. Oh, you got smarts, Wayne. That's what you got. Oh. A fix, like you're crooked. Oh, like you're almost crooked. Oh, Lane, you're genius. Lane, I miss you. Where you been? Where'd you go? Oh, you had so much money in the bank, Lane. It's almost like something else is wrong with the world, Lane. But you had so much money in drugs. Hey, now that we're thoroughly bummed out, that last song, Don't Bring Me Down, which I just did, breaking my own rule, told you. That had a friend of mine, Jason, that reverse solo on there. I was working, I had like the little place in the middle, and I didn't have anything to go. And he's kind of a shredder. And so he wanted to check out this guitar, and he was over here, and I actually had it pulled up, and he was trying it out, and he's cutting up. Hey, man. Am I kind of settle on this? He's like what? I'm like, it's just an E, just play an E.
And so he played, and he's like, "Oh, I think I could do something better than that because I could just first time through." I was like, hit reverse on it. Like, good? I'm like, I think that's fucking great. What do you think? Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it like that then. We don't have to do a second take at all. Yeah. All right, cool, man. Yeah, if you want that one, it's gonna be, give him the price, and he's like, all right, cool, and head it out. It was badass. Yeah. Because that's what I do with mine. If I play a solo, I'm like, I just don't fucking like it. It's not good. Let me reverse it real quick and see what happens. Before I throw it away, let me reverse it. Because it's in key. I just don't like the feel of it. But maybe if it was reversed, it would have the... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Strange, beautiful. All right, so we're going to go ahead and... Boom. Go ahead and do some more dumb. Dumb is I'm going to be playing everything live, more like in the 90s. I designed the logo. I'm going to be recording like I did in the 90s. I'm going to run everything through like now they have the 64 gigs of RAM. I'm going to be running everything through a console board of some sort, like emulation. I'm going to do everything through like as much like 90s as possible with the virtualization of everything, It'd be like basically the dream because we can't go back. But I can virtualize it here now. Got tape machines. Virtual tape machine. That was great. I was listening to it. If you were to do that back in the day, if you were to record on the tape, that's it. You couldn't just say, well, let's just move that over to another tape. You'd have to re-record the whole song and hope you got the exact same take and all the tracks the same. It's not like now you can just, once you cut and paste and all this shit like that you're cutting tape. It's a finite resource. You have to know guys, that track, that we can't save that. Like nowadays, we can save that. Like it's 3/4 done. We can save that. Yeah, we just cut and paste. No. If you had 3/4 of it done, like, dude, we at least need to have like 80%. You know what I mean? At least. Yeah, correct. And we can start layering tracks over top of that. But that bass band's got to be fucking. Dude, we got the metronome going to your ear, right? Yeah. Get that kick drum on there. What are you doing? Don't. More experimental bands. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. We'll keep doing it. We'll see if it works out, like with the Beatles, Yeah. She's got enough tape, you know what I mean? But the other guy's like, it's expensive, dude. Don't be doing those shit. See why it's all I hate money? How much footage of Jimi Hendrix? And they were filming him because he's an important person, but how much more would we have if they didn't? Now that's the problem, too. There's no limit of footage of tape or anything like that, and so we want to see the person's day-to-day life. We want to know and judge every single fucking thing they do. Like we have any idea what it's like to walk in their skin. Oh, you buy fucking that kind of product? I'm subject, Huh. Maybe they don't know that that's like one. Did you know that that's one of the worst ones for your hair? Besides, what are you guys watching them fucking go to shopping and shit for? You know what I mean? That's just weird. I get like if you were watching like a yoga instructor, like they could teach how to like go to get like healthy foods, show like healthy choices and stuff like that, and just film, I get that it would be annoying for the people in the store, but you could always let people like wait until it kind of clears out a bit. It's not all about you and with the shot you need. I mean that angle is going to be there. It's a 24-hour. The stalker's wait. Her and her boyfriend always in here, and she's always shopping, going. She's actually showing how to get like healthy food versus, you know what I mean? What a pussy. He's helping people get healthier food. They're going to listen to her a lot more than him. In fact, they don't even want to see him. They want to imagine that she's not with him at all. Oh, she's got a glide cam that follows her around? Yeah. It's her little brother or something like that. It's not. It's probably like her, she got. Oh, it's like her publicist. That's the shit guys do, man. That's a publicist, yeah, no. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna keep on working on cleaning my house because my mom's coming over at 3 o'clock. I don't have that much to do, but you know, you gotta spiffy up. It's not that bad. You gotta clean up. Make it look like you don't. Live like you do.
Like a savage, boy. You're a savage. You got clothes on your bed. There's a wireless keyboard you bought 3 days ago and you still haven't connected to it. You haven't reformatted the computer, guy.
What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm unpacking my life right now. 25 years.
Yeah. Excuses.
It seems nothing like you left here in my brain. Something's always pulling closer. Maybe I'm not sane, but who's to blame? Who's to blame? Who's to blame? Who's to blame? And if the echoes bouncing right up off the floor, try to use your eyes and see if the light don't leave them sore. What's one more? What's one more? What's one more? What's one more?
something to say to you. Can you guess what I'm thinking? You really don't wanna be there. Don't be so cold. You know I'm starting to think that you're just in my way. Don't think about the never. I know you got something left. Don't think that I'm feeling better now. As I'm thinking maybe I should have left you there. Don't you know by now I'd be somewhere? Watching days shift over, I don't feel older for all. Something's holding greetings in vain, so you stand or you fall. Since the day of shifting, I've been too long to take. So hold on tight like them. I heard your soul bring to bed. Looking back, I said it will all so sad. Like you left me behind with dirt in my tracks. You said to me, one day we'll shine and outshine. But those days are now mine, oh mine, oh mine. Watching days shift over again, I don't feel tired for shit. Something's holding myself at the door, and I'm tired of it. But too bad, looking back myself, yeah.
said to me, one day we'll shine and outshine, but those days are not mine, no mine, no mine. Looking back, I said it well, I'm so sad. Like you left me behind with dirt in my tracks. You said to me, one day we'll shine and outshine, but those days are not mine, no mine, no mine. Change in time we do. Lord, I knew, but I never knew impossible was true. So
All right, that's one of the few songs. That's one of the few songs that survived my teenage years. I wrote that when I was like 15, 16. If you know the story, you know the story. I don't have to go through it every time. But it's on here. It's not that I'm hiding anything. But yeah, and by no means should anyone feel like they have to watch any of these. Originally, go back and watch the very beginning. They're just starting just for me to look back and see if I feel the same way in a couple of years. You know? I had separated from my ex, and I just started making these, and there's no reason to subscribe, like, any of that shit, nothing. So I do these very often. It's constant. I do a lot of them, and if you're not, you're going to be like, bing. 2 hours later, bing. I do a lot of these. Don't tune in. No one has to watch all of them. It's not like, not a reality TV show or nothing like that. I'm seriously just doing this for myself. And again, I'm killing time, and I figured I'd broadcast in case anyone wants to know anything about like the whole ketamine. This is a wrap up. Don't have to tune in to any of it at all. I'm cleaning up, and I'm having epiphanies and stuff. It's like the song. I was sitting there coming back, and I don't have to rep that song up. I was like, because it's already been done, so I don't have to do it ever. Just let it just stand up there. And then I was like, yeah, it's kind of like how, if you think about it, it's kind of like this. That's what it was back there, and that's what it is. Anyone needs to know about it, I can go in there, but I don't have to just live in it. And that's been very freeing. Now, whether or not after time I'll drift back into that mentality, I can see how you could, because you know that saying in the Bible, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you move a mountain. It also talks about when he drops the seed, and some of it takes root. Some of it is eaten by the birds. Some of it lands in fertile soil. The one that takes root, it's not really good land, and so eventually time comes and it goes away. With the other one, it dries on hard land, and birds come and take it away. And on fertile land, it takes root and grows. The point being that the Word of God comes to people, the seed of hope. When it lands on fertile land, when it lands on welcoming land, it starts to grow. But without watering and tending and taking care of, it withers and dies and goes back to the land that it was. When it lands on infertile land, disbelievers,
and or whatever, if it lands on somewhat hard, Satan will be along to pick that shit up quickly. And if you let him, if yours is like a hardened kind of land, that's not going to take root at all. Right when it looks like it's taking root, if it does, like right when it starts to look like it's taking root, the sun's going to burn it right up. If you got fertile land, when it lands there, it just keeps growing and growing. And the idea just keeps expanding, keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And each thing you see now becomes further confirmation that what you heard, and the tree gets bigger. The plant, and then there's other seeds start fucking dropping off of yours. Whether or not that seed lands. Again, you're just the tree absorbing sunlight from the sun and doing what was designed for a tree to do. That's it. That's all you're doing. And, yeah. I'm processing this stuff now, you know, and I'm learning a lot. Like because of what you're supposed to do, because of society, you know? There's a lot of 1 + 1s that equal 3. And you know it equals 2. And everything around you. That's why I say there's a song that I have. Not to digress, but I would have to be naive to believe you. Wait, you like this world? Yeah. Like you like the smell of gasoline and guns? Yeah. Why would I ever believe a fucking word you have to say? Nature has a smell. Unnatural has a chemical smell. Doesn't it? Doesn't mean that they're both not natural. It's just, you know what I mean? Because you can't make something unnatural. It's all made of nature. You made something in nature, but it doesn't form naturally, is what you mean. That chemical probably exists somewhere. If you can fathom it, it exists somewhere in some form somewhere. Maybe in a negative world where God doesn't want you to have it, and then you bring it here, and then people get really, really high, and they die. Because it pulls them from this world to the negative place. Too soon. That's where they're going anyways. When you die, your energy goes back to the other side to be recycled. The thing is, it feels good to be over there. Probably when you get over there, it probably feels good to be over here. Wherever you are, it's health. That's what my last one that I was doing, I guess I started getting into it. Like if God has to go through this cycle of being disbelieved, creating a new fucking universe 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, whatever, you know, as far as it goes. And so there's probably going to be like a happy medium after that. So I miss some of those people, but we've defined. Keep going. It's like we're losing more and more people. It's getting lonelier and lonelier. But the people are more and more solid. So the things we're creating are more and more fucking incredible. And there's no one here to experience all this. So they probably would roll back to a point where people were. Those people that didn't make it, they do miss them. We just redefine what, you know, and they may not participate with them as much, but they show them that, and those people are enjoying it. Those people may be like kings and stuff, you know? They just don't really, you know how the kings don't really enter, and they're just having a blast. And someone's going to come with the idea, like, you said that 0.00000 is just noodling. Huh? You said 0.0000 is just noodling. What do you mean? You guys are just noodling. No. We don't make it, do we? Okay, let's start this over right before they come in and do that. You know, we'll end right before they come and do that, and then it's nice. It just stays nice. Because we know that keep going, and this is as far as it's going, and being fun. After that, it's going to be all alone. And then we start the whole thing all over, which is an inevitability. But let's live on that until someone else comes. When someone else does come up and say that, then it's time. Then they're starting to have deja vu. And it's time to just start the whole thing over, forget everything. I'll forget everything. Everybody will forget everything. We'll start over right then, like, holy shit, we all made it. Yeah. I thought I was dead there. Because you were. That's the last thing you remember, both your soul and your spirit were dying. I made it to heaven? Yeah. Because that's the last thing he remembers, too. Because you know how horrible that would be for him to not... Somewhere along the line, he probably figured it out. Probably would. And this is just stuff I've been having to, like, the ketamine, you know? But that's because I've been, like I said, I was been looking at the world at all these 2 + 2 = 5. I'm like, well, where's the extra 1? But when you subtract the taxes, and no, where's the extra 1? Trust me, 2 + 2 = 5. There's, if you do, no, dude. And I just wouldn't buy, I never would buy it. 1 + 1 = 3. No, it does not. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. You're missing 1. Where's the 1? With the Constitution, no. You don't get to add in 1 like that. I'm talking about a real 1. You don't get to make up 1. Oh, I see why you need fucking irrational numbers to make your equations work out. Gotcha. Numbers that don't exist, that can't be real. Negative positive 3005. Because that makes your equation work out. And when I ask about it, you want me to shut the fuck up because you know that your shit is bullshit. It works up into this anomaly. That anomaly is called reality. In other words, like I said, 3.14, 99975 forever, is wrong. Maybe 3.14 whatever for pi? Yes. 3.14, maybe even 3. Anyone think about that? That's 3, 6, and 9, as Tesla would say. It's 3. It's not 3.14. Our 1.14, our measurement's off. It's just 3. When you do that, there is no spiraling for infinity forever. I mean, there is, because it's the macro equals the meso. It's the micro. It's just 3. Well, 0.4, I will point you in the direction of hell, motherfucker. This isn't a debate. I'm telling you, you're wrong. What's more likely, the universe got 3.14 or we measured 3 incorrectly? Fuck, because the universe is here. And we're trying to say, well, I don't know how it fucking balances out, and I guess it just... No, it does not. Speed of light is constant. Why is that speed of light? Your car isn't constant? The speed of sound is constant. Is it? What, through water? Through different mediums. It's different speed. Why would light be any fucking... Jesus. What is wrong? I went to the same school systems as the teachers that were teaching me, and I had fucking questions, and they didn't have fucking answers. So I made my own. And they actually make a lot of sense, honestly. A lot of them make a lot of sense. After listening to them, I'm like, right. And you still don't know how that happened. And propose another idea. It wasn't an asteroid. It was a supervolcano in the Yucatan Peninsula. Same effect. Unless you thought action and every action an equal opposite reaction. Oh, I'm guessing a meteor impact. What would be the equal and opposite of that? What, fucking land fucking ejecting? Yeah. Be like a super volcano. We have this, right? Yeah, but... Oh, like in primordial times, like before everything kind of settled, like while dinosaurs were walking. Yeah, the size of that same impact crater that you're saying hit. I don't know however much lava needed to come out. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not claiming I know. I'm saying, what about? The moon, can't figure out where it comes from. I've got some ideas. Hanging Gardens of Babylon, can't figure out where they went to. I've got some ideas. I've got why they would lie. And mine make a lot more sense than 8-ball, corner pocket, crack! Ooh, right into orbit. Perfect to give it fucking, yeah, now we got tidal waves going and shit. Yeah, perfect. Oh, no, light it, Roy, you're insidious. Oh, he's not lying. You are the fucking devil. All right, let's get back to some music, man. That's enough talking about drugs and ketamine and religion and life. Let's do some music.
She walks on the wind, dreams of a time that ain't ever been. The walls are getting closer, the air's getting thin. When Ada Cicada, she comes waltzing in. Cicada, she talks with a grin, but 7 miles below is where she begins. The walls ain't getting further and the stalling's wearing thin. When Ada Cicada, she puts on her skin. here in my head. You ain't got no sunshine, at least that's what they said. I'm gonna pray for the end of all day, and if you're away, then you can get down on your knees and start trying. Maybe it's the mainline swimming in my vein. Got a nail in my throat and a dream of the end, taking time away from time and all of this pain. I'm gonna pray and wish it all away. If you're away, you can see that I'm dying. Know that I'm dying. Know that I'm dying. But a man can dream. I'm gonna pray for the end of all days, and if you're away, then you can get down on your knees and start trying. Start trying. 'Cause I'm
Alright, ain't much on that album left to go. And so, what? 6 minutes and 28 seconds? I think there might be 1 or 2 songs left. That's probably like my least favorite on there. I was working with Mike just for like the last, whatever, when last time he kind of went AWOL on me. That's alright, he's got his shit to do. It's good, man. Because we come back fucking and just fucking kick ass. So, yeah, speaking of, he's gonna be writing on the last song, which like he's already got a skeleton for it. Like he's got a rough sketch. While he was away, he sent me like a piece of it. It's fucking sick. It's fucking sick. Might be the best one yet so far. So I figured out why our styles work. I do very like I do a simple structure. I try to do a simple structure, and he does like a lot of really cool fucking time bends and shit. It's fucking great, man. And they work out well together. He's got definitely much more of a, like I said, the more ticket. That's just not something I think of. I'm more like, I mean, they work great together, man. It's fucking awesome. And we got a lot of similar influences. I do a lot more mellow shit, you know. Hell, I hated this album, Dumb at All, until like really to this time right now I went through, because Geardma had so much more precision on the drums and stuff. That one song that was like the heavier song, that was one that actually was done with the drum machine. There's no way I could have nailed that one. A lot of them, I think there might be two on here that are like that. If it's really complicated, then it's probably I didn't play it. But if it's fairly simple, I played it because I'm trying to go back to that '90s feel, and that's not what Geardma is. You know, Geardma's a fairly, especially with the drums. This got very. I did play the drums, but often through a drum machine that would tighten it up to be metronomic. And I'm just gonna go like '90s, man. I'll hear the metronome and I'll do my best. And the most I'll allow myself to quantize is because there is a latency for when it drops down. I try and make sure to compensate for that, but in case it does, not give it just like a maximum about 50% and like 50% strength. You know what I mean? So it just pulls things just a little bit tighter. As much I'll allow myself. So in my new stuff, that's the max I'll allow myself. I don't do like 109 degree. I die on no. That was geared, man. That's why this is dumb. Because you might hear a foot go in the wrong fucking place. Oh well, I'm a human being. Shit happens. I've actually been, since I kind of took that attitude, I started listening to like Alice in Chains and shit. Oh, they have them in there. You're just so busy going, God, that you don't even know you're busy in the shit. You don't notice. I was listening to this and I was like, that fucking kick wasn't on the, you know, that's one of those things that lessons then will help you do. That kick wasn't on the beat. I mean, it was very close, but it wasn't like, just a little bit forward, a little bit behind. You totally forgive him, man. Like I said, I want to become friends with Sean Kinney just so we both have kind of like long faces, and we can have the long face. I don't know why the long face. Yeah, I mean, he can throw one back at me, and then leaving at the same time. He's like, Sean. Just unenthusiastically high five. All right, man, see you later. Yeah, Sean. I'm a simple man with simple wants. We just catch up every 5 years or so, you know? Sean. And then I go home, and I fucking roll laughing. It was the best! Sean. Yeah. 5 years? Yeah, Sean. And drove home the whole time. That's the part, you commit to it. All the way home, said nothing. That was the last thing I said, Sean.
You know what, Roy? You're sneaky because it was in my pocket. You just put it down there. Well, you got too many pockets in your pants there, Roy. What's with this? Are you in the army or something? What's up? You got zippers, you got pockets. Oh, you got earbuds. Oh, I get you, Roy. You're riding the bus. I forgot about that. How's that working for you? That's kind of sad there. You like it? You're riding a bicycle. Oh, that explains why you're losing weight there, Roy. You're looking good. You're looking fit there. I love my bike, dude. My bike is... I am seriously one step away. If I could get like a costume for that guy and then deck out that bike, because it actually has like the mirrors that actually look like motorcycle mirrors that can fold up and be light. At that point in time is when I'm going to start decorating the bike with weird shit. Like, I've already figured out the baseball bat fits into the fucking baseball fits right in where the juice jug goes in there, guy. I don't need no juice. I'll make my own juice when I get there. You know what I'm saying? I got my baseball bat. There'll be plenty of juice. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, if I had an outfit for him, I'm earnest. I'm seeing why this happens and why they're able to do that shit so easily and so well. You repossess my motherfucking pinch hitter, you motherfucker. You know that was my hash pipe. You know they sell one with each one, and oh, never mind. There it is. All right, I'll call you back.
So, let's go ahead and listen to the last bit of this, and then we'll do an opinion poll while I'm gone. Should call it good. You know how fucked up it'd be? Like, should I end it? And then, like, it was like, yeah. And then you come back, and it's like, all right, go. Oh, yeah. It's over. You were so right. You gotta read the contract.
Inside my head, I'm gonna take them with me when I'm dead. And down, down, down I go. All these words inside my mouth ain't nothing more than a bunch of sound. And down, down, down I go. Down, down, down I go. I do under purple sky that's tainted blue. And down, down, down I go. Everything I thought I knew, I'm gonna shoot 'em up straight at the moon. And down, down, down I'll go. Down, down, down I go.
All right, I hope you're ready for a try-on haul because this is all the shit I got from Goodwill. Okay? Now, it goes all the way down to the chair down here, and we're going to try on each one slowly but surely. And I want to know your opinion on each and every one, okay? So, that's what we're going to do now. And let me get a light so you can see. We got to judge all these ones, all right? You ready? Come on, you deserve a higher seat than that, don't you? Don't sing on me, too. There you go. First we have, in the middle of the summer, you need your big, heavy flannel shirt. So let's try that one on first. You don't want to do that? Yeah, do I. I'll go ahead and put these away. I thought you might want to see it. I'm sorry.